up, peeps? This is the Green Beanie, the gnarliest cooking vlog around. This is episode 22, and you know what's really special about 22? I don't know, me neither. But this is a very special week indeed, because I'm doing an epic coconut shrimp curry. Without all the calories, of course, because this is the Green Beanie. You can use shrimp or fish pieces, and I'm using shrimp because shrimp is awesome. You also need tomato puree, light coconut milk, garlic, ginger, and a good old onion. So for the coconut rice, all you need other than coconut milk is obviously the wild rice. It's called wild rice because you have to catch the grains individually by hunting them down. Watch. You see those? That's wild rice in its natural habitat. I will now attempt to show you how to catch them. You have to be like a ninja. Whee-ah! It took me 3 hours, but I finally got a whole cup of wild rice. Now you need your coconut milk. Just like I said in my very first episode, which is beef and coconut, you can get your light coconut milk in a can like a lame-o, or you could crack it open on your head like Chuck Norris would. Just be sure you don't get brain damage. Duh!
I am a porcupine!
First, we should start with the coconut rice because wild rice takes about 40 minutes. 1 cup here serves 4. So you add 1 cup of water and 2/3 cup of light coconut milk. And if you're wondering why my coconut milk is in a can when I actually cracked it open with my head, stop wondering that! So now we turn the stove on to about medium or so. Now we have 20 minutes to kill. In that time, we should catch our shrimp.
Yeah!
So now we need a shredder rubber to puree up the onions, ginger, and garlic. So you cut them up, not necessarily like a boss. As you can see, this is not very boss-like cut up. And then you have to blend them like there was something that needed a lot of blending. Now, turn on the stove and wait for it to warm up. Remember, if you want to use a pan without using much lard or oil, then just put some oil on it and use a paper towel and wipe it around. We need to make sure the stove is hot. Put a pineapple on it. If the pineapple makes a sad face, then it's good. So now we put the onion and ginger and garlic stuff in, like a boss. While we wait a few minutes for it to cook, let's get out the rest of the ingredients. You need a can of tomato puree, the rest of your coconut milk, which you cracked open with your head like Chuck Norris would, of course. You need cilantro, and some kind of turmeric or turmeric-like stuff, you know.
A few minutes later...
Now, remember that list of ingredients I just told you? I hope you remember because that was a few seconds ago. So anyway, you have to add those and then mix it around like it was something that needed a lot of mixing, except for the coconut milk. Only add like half of what's left for now because we're going to use the rest later, you'll see. Now you have to wait about 5 minutes while mixing it around occasionally. You may also want to add some water depending on how thick you want it.
A few minutes later...
Now we need our shrimp that are hopefully already magically unshelled, just like this. Those only take about 3 minutes, and we don't want to overcook them, because overcooking seafood is the sign of a total noob. We have to mix it around in here until the shrimp is all pink. And once the shrimp is done, the coconut rice should also be done. But before you serve it like a boss, you should add the rest of the coconut milk between the shrimp mix and the rice. Then you can serve it like a boss. So, I hope we can all agree that shrimp is epic. Just not quite as epic as snowboarding through fresh powder. Just give me a second to think of that. Anyway, remember, light coconut milk. Otherwise, this recipe is not Green Beanie approved. But, like always, nutrition facts are in the credits. Haven't said that for some time. If you like good food, but do not wish to consume all the fat and carbs, please subscribe to the Green Beanie for a new epic recipe every single week.
Yeah.
And speaking of next week, I'm making an epic risotto of some sort. Also, I see a low-calorie tiramisu in the future, but just maybe. But see you next time, and bye for now.
Let's go! Disaster! Never think the tense.
bell.